Hi, my name is Dr. Greg Garavanian, and I'm a health psychologist working with people living with chronic. One of the biggest problems of living with pain is the depression that usually accompanies it. And a lot of people will tell me that their emotional suffering is just as tough or sometimes worse than their physical pain. So I wanted to give a few tips today on how to manage depression or tough days if those come up. The first thing I would say is to be nice to yourself. People who are experiencing depression are notoriously hard on themselves, and it's very important to say the same things to yourself that you would to a friend who's having a hard time. Chances are you wouldn't tell a friend who's feeling depressed, "You're lousy, good for nothing, what are you doing with your life?" No, you'd probably say something more like, "Hey, you're having a tough day, it's not the end of the world, you're still a good person, just do the best that you can." So be nice to yourself. The second thing I would say is not to isolate. It can be very tempting to wall yourself off in your room or your house and not talk to other people. But the only thing more difficult than being in pain all the time is being in pain and feeling alone. It can be a hard step to take, but reach out. Another good thing to keep in mind is to get a little bit of movement in your day. It may be tempting to stay home and lie on the couch or stay in bed, but movement helps not just our body, but also our mood. So if you can, go out for a walk, get out into an area that you enjoy, whether that be the park or the beach. Another important thing is to share your feelings with someone. So that may be confiding in your spouse or a friend, or it may be talking to a therapist. But it's very important that those feelings get out so that they don't get trapped inside and make your suffering even worse. The last thing I would say is that it's very important to keep hope alive. You would never tell another person that there's no hope for your situation. So it's important to keep in mind the same thing for yourself. There's every reason to believe that you can get better and your mood can improve. So thank you.